it doesn't get lost when it comes to the examination season. Okay, you soon you'll be sitting for exams. I hope these little things that I'm trying to put together will be part of your systems, and then you guys will do what is fine in exam. Okay, so without any waste of time, I'm just gonna run through all the questions as fast as I can. There are a lot of questions, others are just high order questions that you guys might be the first time seeing them because of trial exam that are around the corner and final need me to introduce this question to you. So looking at this, I hope everybody is now able to scale the graph. But in case if you forgot, I'm just gonna reminding you then there where it is essential. Okay, I'm just gonna split my board now and start my presentation. Awesome. The function below shows the graph of f of x equals to sine 2x, for which x is between 0 and 1. What is this? It is a domain. It is the domain. But looking at your function now, you've begun f of x equals to sine 2x is the same thing as f of x equals to sine kx. Compare these two. What is k? K equals to 2. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to look at the period. Before you can go to the question, look at the period. What is the period? Okay, let me do this. Period for normal sine graph without having the period of the ratio. When I look at the period of this graph, sine x cos x, what will be the period? The period, it is 360. That's the period of sine and cos graph. But because now I have the ratio of the period, which is k, my period will be 360 divided by k. And what is k? 2. So the new period will be 360 divided by 2, which is 180. As you can see in this graph, I have 180 here. That's what happened. The normal graph, the period is 360, but for tan, okay, for tan, the period is 108. So if I have tan 2x, what will be the period? The period will be 180 divided by 2, which is 90 degrees. Don't forget about this. These are the little important information that me and you need to know before we can just go and play with other kids. Before you go outside, play with other kids, these are the essential things that me and you need to know. Awesome. So, what else? Okay, let's fix the issue of maximum and minimum first. Okay, I'm just gonna use this whiteboard. I don't want to do a lot of crash course because I know I won't finish if I can start with the crash course. Okay, I don't want to do a lot of crash course, but the issue of minimum and maximum plays a big major role when it comes to trigonometry. Okay, uh, let's talk about the minimum and maximum issue. Minimum and maximum issue. For sine x and cos x, these are the normal graph. For sine x and cos x, their minimum and maximum doesn't change. The minimum is equals to -1 and the maximum equals to +1. But for tan, what is the minimum for tan and the maximum for tan? The minimum for tan is -infinity. The maximum is +infinity. Okay, regarding this issue, examiner will always test you to look at the domain and range. But let's start with the range because domain is given. The range. How do we deal with the range? For sine and cos, the range will be y is between, this is how I write my between in maths, -1 and +1. Okay, but let me just put it in a professional way so that you can get where did I get this -1 and +1. So we say range equals to y is between the minimum and maximum. What is the minimum for sine or cos graph? -1. Oh, when I write, look what I'm doing. And positive 1. You are done with the minimum and range. So what about for tan? When they ask you for the range for tan, y is between negative infinity to positive infinity. You are done with the minimum and maximum issues. But what happened now? That's very, very key. What happened if I have 2 sine x plus 1? Let's assume examiner give you this kind of function and they ask you to determine the minimum and maximum. I mean the range rather. Please don't stress. Do not ever, ever stress yourself out. The first thing, focus on the sign. What is sign? Okay, that's what the first thing you should focus on. Sign. Y is between, what is the minimum and maximum for sine? -1 plus 1. That's the first thing you should worry about. Oh, I'm done. But check here, you have the coefficient of 2. How do we deal with that? Please do the brackets and put 2 here. This 2 is going to multiply everything inside the brackets. 2 times -1 is -2. 2 multiplied by 1, it is 2. You are done with the issue of 2. What about this one? You're going to put here and say plus 1. Everything here you add with 1. Everything you add with 1. -2 plus 1 is -1. Okay? -2, I meant to say 2 plus 1 is 3. So what is your new minimum? Your new minimum is -1 and maximum is 3. You are done. You don't really have to stress yourself regarding these issues. But what happened now? I just gonna do a few examples. That's example 1, example 2. Okay, what happened if now I have sine, okay, 2 sine x? You don't have to stress. What is the minimum and maximum for sine? Is -1. So that's the first thing you should do. That's the first thing you should do. It's -1 and +1. But you have a 2 here. Please do the brackets here and put 2 here. 2 multiplied by this will be -2. And just do maths. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. Then you are done. So if now they said -1, you're just going to do this and put -1 here. -2 minus 1 is -3. I'm just going to shift my board to this side so that I can have a clear space. Awesome. -2 minus 1 is -3. Then you do what you know. 2 minus 1 is +1. That's how we deal with the issue of range and domain when your graph has the transformation. But here is the skill and here is the idea. If you are having something like this nature, if you're having something like sine 2 theta, this 2 doesn't affect anything. It does not affect anything because it is the ratio of the period. It is the effect of K. It doesn't affect anything. Let's say examiner can give you y equals to this and they ask you about minimum and maximum. This 2 doesn't affect anything. Their graph will be normal like this, -1 and +1. You are done. If you can get everything that I'm talking about now, the issue of minimum and maximum, done, easy. The issue of minimum and maximum, it is done easy. Are we guys still together? Let me know if I'm still losing you. Can I get the okay thumbs up? Please talk to me. We don't really have time. Can I get a okay thumbs up? Okay, I see the thumbs up. 2 are okay, 3. Oh, what about others, guys? I see the comments coming through. Guys, this is how we deal with the issue of minimum and maximum. If you can master this, I'm telling you, we are good to go. Okay, and what else for you? Okay, awesome. Thank you for your response. And for me and you to sketch the graph, we need the following properties. For me and you to sketch the graph, we need only 3 properties. Sketch. For me and you to sketch the graph, we just need these properties. what are the properties. Okay, for you to sketch the graph, you need what you call the step. I'm just gonna divide this into two: function and the step. That's only two things needed for you to sketch the graph. Let's check. What is the function? Let's say we are now given sine kx or cos kx. Don't forget that k can either be any number. Let me just use variable sine kx and cos x, and then let me use tan again, tan kx. If you've given this kind of function and they ask you to scale the graph, remember the graph should have the scale. Step is basically the scale. Okay, step is just basically the scale. For sine kx, what will be the step? Step will be, just say 90 and divide by k. Suppose they give you sine 2x, so what will be the step? 90 divided by k is 2, and your step will be 40. I mean 45 rather. So for cos and sine, they operate the same. Cos and sine operate the same. What about tan? Just say 90 divided by 2k. If you can know this table, we are good to go. But then what happened if our graph have some transformation? For example, if I have sine or cos x plus or minus 30 plus or minus 60. Okay, and then what else? Tan x plus or minus 60. They can even give you in tan. So what happens if now you have sine, cos, and tan, but then now they said x. So why tan? You divide it by 2k. Okay, let me just put a note for you. The period of tan. The period of tan is what? Is the difference between the asymptote. It is the difference between the asymptote. Which asymptote do we have? We have 270 and 90. What is 270 minus 90? It is 180. And that's the period of tan. When I say 90 divided by 2k, it is basically, what is 90 divided by 2? Is 45. 45 multiplied by k. What is k? It is the ratio of the period. Okay, that's why we have 90 divided by 2k. That's the skill I just developed, and this skill, it has been working ever since I've been teaching my kids this methodology. When you say 90 divided by 2k, you're going to get the correct step without going left and right. So when it's 90, why I'm saying 2, you can just take 2 because how many asymptotes do I have in tan? It's only 2. It's 270 and 90. And when you say 270 minus 90, you're going to get 180. And what is 180? 180 is a period for tan. That's how easy you can get this concept. Okay, but what happen now if you have x plus or minus 45? What will be the step? Okay, let me just extend my board. What will be if you have x plus or minus 30, x plus or minus 60, your step will just be 30. But if you have x plus or minus 45, your step will be just 45 degrees. My dear people, can you please do screenshot of this? Very, very, very important information. Very, very, very important information. I promise if you can know this, we will never go wrong. You will never go wrong with this part. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to the questions. I believe that what, oh, the transformation. Oh my God. Look, what am I forgetting? No, I'll just look at transformation straight to the questions. Let me just run to the question. I'll just look at transformation while I look at the question. Okay, let's check. I'm just going to do the first one with you. This one, you're going to try it alone. Okay. On the grid provided, complete the graph of F. Can you see this one is incompleted? There are two ways to do this, but I'm just going to show you something that has been nice. Let's look at what is f of x. F of x equals to sine 2x. Okay, but for me and you to complete this, we can do it without the calculator, but I'm interested in the part of calculator. That's what I'm interested on. That's why I said, guys, have a calculator with you. Okay, let's look at the domain. Okay, for the interval, I like the term interval. What are they saying at the interval? Negative 90 is between x and 180. What does it mean? Your graph should start here. That's the start. And your graph should end here. That's the start, that's the end. Okay, but me and you here, we don't have to worry about the scale, the step, because we've been given 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So the step is just 30. Oh, minus one problem. This examiner has been smart. They give us the scale now. So what is our step? Our step equals to 30 degrees. Okay, let me try to share my calculator and show you how do we get this graph. And I'm going to give you one example for you to try on yourself. Uh, okay, that's my beautiful calculator. Oh, sorry about the background, it's not much clear, but it's okay. I'm gonna do this, follow this step on my calculator. I'm gonna press mode and go to, which one is table? Start, I can't see my, oh, 7 table. I don't know which one could be the table on your side, but for me, 7. Okay, is what is f of x? Sine 2x. I'm gonna press sine 2, and how do I do x? Alpha x. Then you close this. Okay, I hope you guys are following. I'm gonna press equals to. What is g of x? I don't have it. I'm gonna leave it. Press equals to. Start. Where does your graph start? Does they start negative 90? I'm gonna put negative 90. Okay, after pressing negative 90, I press equals to the end. Where does my graph end? Positive 180. I'm done. End positive 180 equals to step. We know that from the graph, we've given the step of 30. Then you press 30 equals to. You're done. You are just done. I'm telling you, you guys are just done. You guys are just done. That's how we get the calculate. Okay, I'm gonna need this on my board. Let me just put it there, and I'm gonna need which point again. Okay, I'm just gonna need this. Okay, so now I have all the point that I need. So can I sketch? What are they saying? If x is 90, y is 0, or which point? It's here. Okay, if x is 60, y 0 comma negative 0 comma 88, I believe is somewhere there before 1. Okay, and if x is 30, is negative 30, what happened about my y? Oh, somewhere here. somewhere here. It doesn't really touch 1. And what else? If Oh, okay, I'm done with this point. I just mentioned 1, 2, 3 point. I'm going to this other point. Which one? If x is 0, y is 0, this point. So can I just sketch my graph by joining all the points? I am done. Guys, it does really make sense. Let me show you something. Let's look at this. What is the turning point here? 45. What is the turning point here? 45. You are just done sketching the graph. That's how we sketch the graph. Are you guys okay with the sketching graph? Are you guys okay with what I've done?
So
Talk
can I
to me.
ask a question?
Okay.
Um, in some instances, they can give you a question, and when you use the calculator, the calculator doesn't give you the turning point. So, in what way can I calculate the turning point?
If you can use my method, I'm telling you, they will be giving you a graph paper. Check something. They didn't give me the turning point, but because of the step that I used, my turning point slice here straight. That's where the graph curves. So if you can use my method, you will never ever go wrong. So can you please try this now and see if you guys can do this? I'm just gonna give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes is too much. 3 minutes. Let's check this together. G of x equals to sine no, g of x equals to cos 2x. So sketch this graph for me, and your domain is between -90, okay, x and 108. What else do you need? Yeah, that's all. Can you please try to sketch this for me? 3 minutes. I'm gonna do it with you so that you can mark for yourself. 3 minutes. You guys are done? No, I told you. Sorry, I was just running. Okay, let's get it. My first question, what is the step? Sweetness, meaning you're not listening. Third, why third? I said for cos and sine, we say 90 divided by K. 45. Guys, you see that you're not in class. Can you see Sweetness and Amatle, you're not in class. Joining late will cost you, okay?
Sorry,
I
sir.
said, we said 90 divided by K. That's what I said to you. 90 divided by K. So this will be 90 divided by 2, which is 45. So this will be 45. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 90. 1, 2, 3. Gonna be what? 135. 1, 2, 3. Am I doing the right thing, guys?
Yes.
45. 90 plus 45 is 135 plus 45, 180. So I'm gonna end at 180 because that's where my graph start and end. So this side I'm going to have negative 45 and okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have negative 90 because that's the domain. That's where the graph start. That's where the graph ends. Okay, you can just say, I like to do this. 0, 0,5, 1, negative 0, 0,5, negative 1. Guys, please get yourself muted if you're in a musical place. So how did you get this? Can I use my calculator or you wanna tell me what you did? Okay, let me use my calculator first and you guys gonna tell me if you did the same procedure. What do we have? Cos 2 alpha x. Can you see my calculator?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you close the brackets equals to the start. Does it start at negative 90? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What is the step? 45. You change it now equals to. I'm just gonna need this stuff. 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 Oh, they are too much. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna return everything that I just erased. Okay, it's fine. Let me just separate everything. Perfect. Let's check the graph. If x equals to negative 90, what is y? Negative 1. I'm just going to have negative 1 here. If x equals to negative 45, what is y? 0. My graph is here. If x is 0, what is y? 1. Yeah. If x is 90, no, okay. If it's 45, y is 0. Yeah. If it's negative positive 90 is 1. Okay. It's here. Can you see, guys? That's how my graph, that's how I got my coordinate. Then I'm done. You can just join other point. 130, 181. So what I'm gonna do now is to join the points. Okay. Remember, I don't have a graph paper. I cannot produce the best shape, but I hope you can see what kind of shape are we supposed to have. Guys, have you all got this correct? Have you all got this graph correct? If you didn't get it correct, talk to me. Where did you lost it so that we can assist you? You guys seems to be fine. Everybody seems to be fine with the sketching the graph. Guys, that's how we sketch the graph. If you can use my method, you will never go wrong. Then done. Okay. I know we guys are okay with the sketching the graph. I'm so happy. So I can't see your screen. Hello?
Is the 90 divided by k from the domain?
Sweetness, we are going to fight. Steps. I'm just writing for the last time. If we have sine kx, cos kx, tan kx, what will be the step? For cos and sine, the step will be 90 divided by k. What is k? Is a ratio of a period. For tan x will be 90 divided by 2k. So if I have sine x plus or minus 30, cos plus or minus 30, tan plus or minus 30, the step is just the last number here, which is 30. Even if you have x plus or minus 60, the step remains 30. But if you have sine, cos, tan, okay, it could be x plus or minus 45. The step will be 45 degrees. I hope you're together now, sweetness. I hope you won't even fight again. Guys, that's how we do with the sketch part, okay? My focus was to look at the questions. I just wanted to see if we are together. Okay, we have sketched this part. Let's try to fill the other part. It was here. And where else? Negative. Can you please remind me what was the coordinate here? I believe it passed here and went straight here. I believe that's the graph we had. Okay, perfect. Okay. The other question, this is for you guys, I'm telling you. On the same grid, sketch on the same grid, find the graph for x minus 30. So can we do this on the same grid? Get the graph for g of x equals to cos x minus 30. Okay, cos x minus 30. Okay, can I do this? Cos x minus 30, but check the now restriction. They're saying your graph should start at negative 90 and at positive 18. Still the same thing. Okay, let's just go to our calculator and do first thing for us. They said we should sketch cos. I'm gonna say shift x. Hold on. Shift alpha x minus 30. Okay, I'm gonna move it a little bit up, equals to. Okay, I'm gonna press equals to again. What is the step? Our step is 30. Okay, equals to, where does our graph end? Negative 180. Start. No, I did something wrong. Wait. I just mix up everything. Wait. It is cos alpha x minus 30 equals to, please follow through. Where does our graph start? Our graph start where? I believe is at negative. Let's just check. Let's confirm.
Negative 90.
I'm gonna press negative 90. That's our graph start. Equals to end. 180 is correct. Equals to step is now 30. Equals to. That's the coordinate. That's the coordinate. So I'm just gonna put everything here so that I can see it properly. You guys can do it on yourself there. Uh, okay, guys, you guys have a calculator. Why don't you just give me the coordinate without doing it's gonna waste time. Can you please tell me the coordinate there at home you are seeing this? What is the coordinate?
Negative 90, it's negative 0,5.
Negative 90 is negative 0,5.
Negative 60, it's 0. Sir, not positive
Okay.
0,5, it's negative 0. Or negative 90, the dot should be below.
Negative 90 is negative 0,5.
Yes.
Okay, please increase your pace. Talk to me. Continue.
Okay, negative 60 is 0.
At 60 0, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay.
At negative 30, it's
Negative.
positive 0,5. 0, it's
Okay.
0. Because 0 is 0,866.
0, which coordinate? It can't be only one
0.
coordinate. Is
Because
0,
0,
is what?
it's 0,866.
Okay, somewhere here.
30, it's 1.
Okay.
60, it's 0,866. 90, it's 0,5. Yeah, 120, it's 0. 120 is 0. And then 150, it's negative 0,5.
Okay.
150, it's negative 0,5.
Okay.
180, it's negative 0,866.
150 is what? Negative 0,5, then 180.
It's negative 0,866.
Okay. So can we just join our points? Then we are done. That's how we scale the graph. We are just done. That's how we scale the graph. We are just done. So can we please check which one is our point of intersection? Where does the two graph meet? They meet here. So the first point should be 45. So at 45, that's the point of intersection. And at 60, it is a point of intersection. Okay. X equals to 30. Oh, let me just do the professional one. For which value of x is f of x equals to g of x? The first answer is at x equals to 45. Which other one? X equals to 60. And where? Somewhere here. Okay, we don't know this point really, but it's okay. Somewhere here, they didn't ask this question. But let's check. What about the other questions? Can we please do this general solution? I like this question because it also brings the general solution for us. Okay. General solution. I'm just gonna put it there so that everybody can see it. Awesome, awesome. So what are we given? Sine 2x equals to cos x minus 30. General solution. There are two ways to do this question. There are two ways to do this question, okay? Whichever way you want to use is still fine, as long as you can still get the correct answer at the end. Okay, it's either we convert sine to cos or cos to sine. Which other way it works for you, use it. So which one would you like us to use? Let us use the simplest one. Let's convert cos to sine. We're still together. I just lost my slide for just a moment. I'm now back. Okay. I just lost my slide. Hold on. I'm now back. It's okay. Oh, awesome. So which other way you want us to use, we can use any way you want us to use. Okay. It's up to you which method do you want us to use. Any method you like me to use, I can use. So which one do you want me to use? Convert sine to cos or cos to sine? Any method you like me
Convert
to use?
cos to sine.
Okay, she said let's use this method of conversion. Okay, let me do this. Let's do this. We have sine 2x equals to cos x minus 30. We can either convert one of the two. For us to convert one of the two, we need something called, let me just write it for you, sine 90 minus theta give us cos theta. And then cos 90 minus theta give us sine theta. So I'm just gonna say sine 2x equals to sine 90 minus, oh sorry, this is 30. Why am I writing 90? This is 30. Sine x minus 30. So it's either I'm gonna say sine 90 minus x minus 30. Okay, can we do maths here? Sine 2x equals to sine, okay, it's gonna be 90, negative x multiplied by x gonna be minus x, negative and negative will be plus 30. Let's just do maths. Sine 2x equals to sine 90 minus 30 is 60. It's what, 120? Sine 120 minus x. So can you see that now we have sine and sine? So can we do maths? Sine 2x. Remember sine equals to sine. So can I say 2x equals to 120 degrees minus x plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. So what gonna do? I'm gonna divide by 2 both sides. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Okay, what will be x? X will be 60 degrees plus k 180, where k is an element of integers. Okay, remember this was in the first quadrant. Don't forget first quadrant. What
Sir,
about, hello,
mo tlogetse kae x o lefela?
which x?
120 degrees minus x.
I'm failing to understand the equation, but let me do this. Remember 120 minus x is our reference angle. This one is our reference angle. Okay, so I'm gonna say, remember sine. So I'm going to have 2x equals to the reference angle 120 degrees minus x plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. So I'm gonna do, oh, can I bring this to other side? Thank you so much. Getting old, guys, getting old. Can I bring this to other side? Algebra. So it's gonna be 2x plus x equals to 120 degrees plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. Don't forget to write this. Once you forget to write this, they eliminate 1 mark for you. What about this? 2x plus x is 3x equals to 120 degrees plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. I'm going to divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. This cancel this. X equals to, what is 120 divided by 3?
4.
It's 40.
40.
Plus 360 divided by 3 is 120, I believe. Plus k 120, where k is the element of integers. Okay. Remember, this was on the first quadrant. What about the, which one? Second quadrant. The second quadrant will be 2x equals to 180 minus the reference angle, which is 120 minus x plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. So 2x equals to 180 minus 120, negative negative, plus x plus k 360, where k is the element of integers. So can we do maths? Bring x to other side. 2x minus x equals to 180 minus 120, it is 60. Okay. Plus k 360, where k is the element of integers. So I see a message. I see a message. Okay. What is 2x minus x is x. So x equals to 60 degrees plus k 360, where k is an element of integers. So this is our possible x value. Does it really make sense? Let's just resketch our graph. Our graph was like this. Wait, I want you to see something. Our graph was like this, and from this it went here. What about the cost graph? Can somebody remind me the cost graph? I want you to see something. How was cost graph looking like? Talk to me. How was cost graph looking like?
For the cost graph, so it was 190 maps to negative 0.5. Should I just say the coordinates?
Hold on just a moment. I need to write them down. So in case
Okay.
we lose our slide, we don't struggle again. Okay, talk again. What were you saying?
Okay, so for the cost graph, it was negative 90 maps to negative 0.5.
Okay, let me just join this first. It was not really looking like this, but I just lost the coordinate. But I believe you guys were even sketching for yourself. Okay, come again. What were you saying? Talk to me now. Let's be fast.
Oh, negative 90 maps to negative 0.5.
Negative 90 is negative 0.5.
Yes, and then negative 60 is to 0.
Awesome. Continue.
Negative 30 is to 0.5.
Huh?
0.
What are you saying?
Oh, negative 30 is to 0. is to 0.5, sorry.
Negative 30 is what?
0.5. 0.5, yes. And then 0 is to
0 is
0.866.
okay.
30 is to 1. 60 is to 0.866.
Okay.
90 is to 0.5. 120 is to 0. 150 is to negative 0.5. And then 180 is to negative 0.866.
Okay, thank you, Amatle.
So negative 0.866 isn't there. It's a bit higher.
Negative 0. Oh, negative 0 is before 1. Okay. Because of not having a graph paper, that's what we have. So can you see that our graph meets here? Check something. Our graph meets here. It does really make it, because check something. They said between negative 90 to positive 90. So meaning I'm focusing here until here. So can you see that our graph meet at x equals to 40, meaning somewhere here? Can you see that our graph meets somewhere here? So that's the first answer. X equals to what? 90. And again, where does our graph meet? X equals to 60. Can you see that our graph also meet here? X equals to 60. That's what we have. That's what we have. It really making sense. But looking at this question, they mentioned something that is very much important. They give us this domain. How do we deal with such? Okay, I'm just gonna need only these two parts. I'm gonna show you how to deal with this part. A 6 marks question, you don't just leave it like that. They said for which value of x between x equals to negative 92 positive 90. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. K equals to 0, K equals to negative 1, K equals to positive 1. So when you put K equals to 0, what's your answer here? Okay, they said our answer should be between what? Between X should be between negative 90 and positive 90. That's what they said. So let's check something. If K equals to 0, what is our answer? X equals to 60 plus K is 0. 0 multiplied by 360. Can you see that our answer will be X equals to 60? And my question is, does 60 falls between negative 90 and 0? And it's yes. So the first answer is this. So when you say K equals to negative 1, what will be the answer? Can you please do it on your calculator? When you say K equals to 1, what is the answer? Negative 1 into 360. What is the answer?
120. Is it
60. Just say 60 plus negative
negative
1,
300?
negative 300. And can you see that negative 300 doesn't fall here? So we move here. We are going to positive 1. When you use positive 1, our answer will be what? I believe will be more than 90.
420.
So it doesn't fall. So the first answer, x equals to 60 degrees. That's the first answer we have. So can we go for the other one here? We are going to do the same. If k equals to 4, if k equals to 0, what's the answer? X equals to 40 plus 0 multiplied by 120. And if k equals to negative 1, let me just increase my pace because of time. It's going to be positive 120. Okay, what will be the first answer? The first answer will be 40. And what is 40 plus negative 1 times 120 should give us negative 8. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you are.
18.
Okay, and when we do positive, should be 80 times 2 is 160. So let's check. Does 40 falls between these? Yes, it does fall. So other answer, x equals to 40. And does negative 80 falls? Yes, x equals to negative 80. Can you see that negative 80, it is here where they both meet? It's negative 80 here. It does make sense. So how do we answer this question? Write your answer in order. X equals to negative 80, comma, 40, comma, 60 degrees. You are done. 6 marks in the pocket. I love this because they give us the restriction. That's how we prepare for their exams. I hope you guys are still okay. Okay, can I get okays from you guys? Those who are at home. Okay, now I'm being the examiner. Let's check something. This is me now being the examiner. The question that you guys like to leave in exam, you don't even bother to do them. But tonight you're going to know them. Tonight you guys gonna know them. When they ask you, what for which values of x is f of x multiplied by g of x, it is less than 0. What do they mean? You're going to look which two sign can you multiply to get negative. Is either you're going to look where f of x is positive, g of x is negative, or where f of x is negative and g of x is positive, because negative times positive, it will be negative. Positive multiplied by negative will still be negative. So I'm gonna look where both of them, they're having different sign. The idea is where they're having different sign. Check something. This way I'm gonna do it. Negative, let's start with this, the black one is cos. Negative is negative, but from here is 0. Positive, 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 negative, 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 negative. Okay, so I'm going to the other one. Negative, 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 yes, negative, 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 0. Positive, 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 negative, 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 negative. I'm done with my interpretation. So I'm gonna look where both of them, either other one is positive, this other one is negative. When you read the graph, we always start from the left. So check what I'm gonna do. Do. Okay, from here, can you see that both of them they are? Let me use my highlighter so that I don't run my presentation. Can you see from here, they are both negative? I don't want them. They are both negative. I don't want them. They are both negative. But from here, let's check something. From here, from 60. Can you see from 60? The other one, it is negative. The other one is positive. That's why I want from 60 until where? Until at 0. Oh, from 60 until at 0. So how do I write my answer? Something between how do I write my answer? Between, guys, if it's your first time joining me, this is the skill. How do I write between? Between negative 60 and 0. Can you see how is my between look like? Is an inequality sign. So x is between negative 60 and 0. Let's look where else they are having different sign. Okay, can you see here they are both positive, 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 positive. I don't want it. But from 90, check at 90. Oh, I love this question. From 90, let's draw a line. From 90, the other one is positive, the other one is negative. From 90 until where? Oh, until at 120. The other one is positive, the other one is negative. So I'm just gonna write my between again. Between 90 and 120. So x is between 90 and 120. I'm done with this question. That's how we interpret this question. So your answer is negative 60 x 0, and x is between 90 and 120. Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay?
Yes.
Let me know if I'm losing you guys. Okay, that was all about this question. I hope the interpretation and everything, it does really make sense. You will never go wrong with this kind of question. Say, please repeat. Okay, let me repeat. I'm just gonna be fast since it's a repetition. I'm looking where my graph, both of them. Remember, the other one should be positive, the other one should be negative. So they should have different sign. As I did sketch the sign here. So if you can look my graph, when we read the graph, we always start from the left. But from, you can see from 60 here, from negative 60, the other one is positive, the other one is negative. From 60 until where? Until 0. From 60 until 0. That's why both of them are having different sign. Between negative 60 and 0. And how do I write between? I write between like this. Oh, my pen. I write between like this. That's the sign. So x should be between. You see this sign comes here, the other one comes here. Between negative 60 and 0. Where other again? I'm gonna look where the other one is positive, the other one is negative. But from here, from positive 90 until 120, that's why both of them are having different sign. So x is between 90 and 120. I am done. That's your two answers. Okay, that's the two answers. Okay, guys, it has been a night. But I don't want to end this class because today is the last day of the graph. Let's look at, this is for you to try for me first. I'm giving you 2 minutes. You're going to try this for me. Okay, leave this. I'm gonna say, can you please leave this? Okay, do this, leave this, and leave this, and do this. Can you please write the range for me and also sketch the graph for me? I'm giving you 3 minutes. You should be done. Please try it on yourself. Now. 3 minutes, you should be done. I believe you should be done. What's the first answer? First of all, can I get my first answer? Can I have the first answer? Can I get the first answer, everybody? Guys, can I get the first answer, everybody? Um, can I please get the first answer? Okay, you have left you 2 minutes to do everything. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So for the range, I got y is greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to 2.
Okay, we'll just confirm.
So I'm wrong.
Partially. Partially. Okay, let me not judge you. You might be correct or not. Okay, let's do this. What I told you, I believe everybody should be getting this right because I told you how to do with this. Okay, what are your graph? You've given y equals to sine x plus 1. First thing, what is the minimum and maximum? Minimum is -1, maximum is +1. So y is between -1 and +1. Okay, remember, okay, let me just write +1. So what are we gonna do? You just do this, +1. -1, -1 plus 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, you can just write it that way. Y is the element of square bracket 0 and 2. Still the same. Okay, I can see guys, those who didn't get it correct, please. Amache, you get it wrong. Kolu, you got it wrong. Asanda and Kamorelo, they reacted on the first one. Guys, please, Follow my steps, you'll never go wrong. Okay. Okay. This one, 7.2. Can we do it? Yes, let's try 7.2, because I said you should just keep it so that you don't waste time. Okay, let's check it. I just want to end the class now. What are they saying? Show that sine x plus 1 equals to cos 2x can be written like this. They just want you to do maths. They just want you to do maths. Okay, we have sine x plus 1 equals to cos 2x. Take it to other side and see what will life hold us. Sine x plus 1 minus cos 2x equals to 0. So sine x plus 1. Remember, cos 2x is a double angle, and cos 2x can be changed to cos squared x minus sine squared x. And what else? Which other identity? Talk to me. 1 minus 2 sine squared x, and the last one 2 cos squared x minus 1. So can we pick the second one? Minus 1 minus 2 sine squared x equals to 0. Let's remove the brackets. Minus minus will be minus 1. Minus minus will be plus 2 sine squared x equals to 0. So check something. Minus, no, something. Which one am I leaving out? Oh, it's fine. Plus 1 minus 1. They will take care of each other. So I'm left with sine x plus 2 sine squared x equals to 0. Can we please rearrange 2 sine squared x plus sine x equals to 0? So can I please take it as a common factor? Can you see that we're already done? Can I then, oh, even if you don't rearrange, still fine. Let me show you something. If you don't rearrange, if you can write it like that and take sine x as a common factor, I'm going to have sine x into 1 plus 2 sine x equals to 0, which is this. I mean, which is this? Done. Done. Okay, just done. They just want to test your algebra. Hence or otherwise, determine the general formula for this, okay? But since they said hence, we should start where we finished. So can we just do general solution from here? I'm just gonna squeeze my graphs a little bit up. So we're going to have sine x into 1 plus 2 sine x equals to 0. Remember, it's the same as solve for x. Never ever solve for angle if you don't have 0 on the left hand side. It's mandatory. So can I equate everything to 0? Sine x equals to 0, or 1 plus 2 sine x equals to 0. Okay. Okay, let's just solve this side. 2 sine x equals to -1. Divide by 2, divide by 2. This and this, they will cancel. X equals to what? -1 over 2. Can we do this? This still fine. Sine x equals to 0. Okay. Can we find the reference angle? How do we do this? X equals to sine second function of 0. What's the answer? And the year x equals to sine second function of. You see, guys, listen to me attentively now. Let me clean this. Let me clean this. You see this negative here. You don't punch it when you're looking for the arc function. This negative tells you where sine is negative, and sine is negative in the third quadrant and the fourth quadrant. What is the reduction in the third quadrant? 180 plus theta. Here, 360 minus theta. So what is the sine second function of 0? Let's not waste time. Should be 0. It's not 0. Talk to me, guys. Having calculated home. is 0. Thank you. What about this? Sine second function 1 over 2. I believe should be 60 or 30. 60 or 30, somewhere there. Either 60 or 30, one of the two. 30, okay? X equals to 30 degrees. So can we just use our reduction? The first thing is in the first quadrant. How do we do it? X equals to 30 degrees plus K 360, where K is an element of, no, sorry. Remember, we are looking where both of them are negative. It is negative in this and that. So X will be 180 minus 30 plus K 360, where K is the element of integers. So what is X? X equals to 150 degrees plus K 360, where K is the element of integers. Where else other? In the fourth quadrant, X equals to 360 minus 30 degrees plus K 360, where K is the element of integers. So our X will be 330 degrees plus K 360. Okay, done. How many marks? It was 6 or 5, somewhere there. So that's a general solution. Let's check what else do we have. I need to bring my equation back. Quadrant. Oh, thank you so much, guys. You see that we are doing mistake. We are doing mistake because of my tiredness. On the quadrant 3 is, remember, it's 180 minus theta 180 plus theta 360 minus. So thank you so much. So what is 180 plus? This is 210. Thank you so much, Asanda. Guys, let's avoid this quite mistake because of my tiredness. I'm so tired. I'm just gonna keep on doing some little mistake, but I'm glad I'm with you. Okay, how did you sketch this graph? Sketch the graph for sine g of x equals to cos 2x. Can we please do it for me? What is the answer? We know the procedure, table cos 2x. Have you tried this? Where does our graph start? Your start is negative 90. Where does your graph end? 270. Step, what is the step? 45. Okay, I'm having my calculator right in my hands. Can we please just get this? On negative 90, I have negative 1. Okay. On negative 45, I have 0. On 0, I have 1. Okay. That's why, okay, let me not explain now. 45, I have 0. 90, I have negative 1. Which kind of shape is that? No, we did something wrong. Why does our graph doesn't correspond? Okay.
On 45, you're supposed to say 0.
Okay, just help me out, guys. I'm tired, really, really tired. I am afraid to do a lot of mistakes. Can you please tell me? Let's start afresh. Can we please start afresh? Tell me what's the answers. Come on, guys, come on.
Negative 90 is negative 1. Negative 45 is to 0. 0 is to 1. 45 is to 0. 90 is to negative 1. 135 is to 0. 180 is to 1. 225 is to 0. And 270 is to negative 1.
Guys, can I tell you something? that our general solution is wrong. This is wrong. Because we should see this point on the graph where they meet. The graph meet there. There's something wrong that we did. Where did we go wrong? Our general solution is wrong because general solution on the graph is a point of intersection. Guys, where did we go wrong? Or is that okay? Yeah, our general solution seems to be okay. Where did we go wrong? Okay. Oh, it's correct. Wait, let me do this. Can you see here if we can try to trace here? Should give us 210. No, do you know why our graph is wrong? Let me show you something why our graph is wrong. Let me show you something. They said it should start from where? Negative 90 to 270. That's the start. That's the end. Have you punched everything correctly? I'm clean everybody. Have you punched everything correctly, guys? I believe that's where our graph is wrong. There should be a reason behind. What is a step? Step is 45. Come on, guys. Please redo it for me. I need to end the class now. It's been in quite hours been together. My tiredness is also tired. Can we please redo it? Please redo it, guys. Everybody, remember you'll be sitting for exam. I just need you to know how to play around this. Guys, or you will just do this alone because I'm waiting for you. You guys have a calculators and you guys still keeping quiet. The points are still the same. Okay, can you please give me for the last time? She said I forgot those points, but please give me for the last time.
Negative 90 and negative 1.
I'm waiting.
Negative 45 and 0.
Please
0
continue.
and 1. 45 and 0. 90 and negative 1. 135 and 0. 180 and 1. 225 and 0. Negative 1.
Okay.
270 negative.
No, our graph is okay. Maybe between here somewhere, that's where our point, but this one doesn't fall. I think what should be, they should give us this point. Where did we go wrong? Okay, I believe they should give us the restriction for general solution. Okay, it's fine. Do you know why I'm saying it's fine? On the general solution, they didn't give us the restriction. That's why we have 330 and 330 doesn't fall in our graph. No, it's okay. Because here on the general solution, we were not given the restriction. Can you see that we don't have the interval? The interval was not given. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Everything is now fine. That's how we deal with this kind of things. And then we have these last two questions. Okay, sorry for the waste of time. I just need you to be ready for the trial and final exam. Okay, let's check the last question. let's check this last question. Okay. What are they saying? Determine the values of x for which f of x plus g of x. Okay, wait, let me show you how to deal with this question. Okay, if I can ask you from the graph, where does f of x and g of x are equal? They are equal here, where x equals to 0, and here, where x equals to what? What's the point here? 1, 8. Okay, check something. I want you to be smart. Guys, you're gonna love what I'm gonna do. You guys gonna be loving what I'm gonna do. They want to know, sorry, x plus 30 g of, okay, wait. They want to know for which values of x it is g x plus 30 equals to f x plus 30. Okay, listen to me. Ignore these two. Ignore these two. So if I cancel these two, they want where g of x is equals to f of x. Just forget about this 30 now. They want to know where g of x equals to f of x is only 2 points. It's at x equals to 0 and x equals to 108. I hope you're okay. So what are they meaning? Shift the graph 30 units to the positive means to the left. They're saying shift the graph 30 units to the left. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say x equals to 0. Left, I'm going to minus 30. And then x equals to 180 minus 30. So what would be the answer? X equals to negative 30 and x equals to 150. You're done. So let me do it in other way. So when they say for which value of x is f into x plus 10 equals to g of x plus 10. What do you do first? Forget about this 10 and 10. So they are looking where f of x is equals to g of x. Let's look at our graph. Where does f of x equals to g of x? At x equals to 0 and x equals to 180. So what are they saying? Plus means to the left, minus 10 from the both equation. So it's going to be minus 10 here, minus 10 here. What about x? X will be negative 10 and x will be 170. You are done. Can I get your response? Do you get how I did it? I don't want you to go to the graph and do a lot of things. No. Ignore what they want you to shift, equate the graph, and find the point of intersection. From the point of intersection, subtract minus 10 both sides. You get the answer. Are you guys fine? Talk to me. Are you guys fine? Hello?
Yes, sir.
That's how we deal with everything. I just need you to be smart. I'm going to send you a question like this. First, look at the point of intersection. Write them down. When they say plus, oh, minus to the left, minus to the right, then you're done. You are done. Okay. So guys, I believe we should call it a night. Let's see if we still have another question. Oh, guys, we still have these two. Oh, only one question left. I'm so tired. It's been quite a while. However, what are they saying? They're saying consider the following geometric series. They said geometric. You should think of a ratio, which is R. Use the graph to determine for which values of G for the interval blah 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 will the series converge. When they say converge, what comes to your mind? R should be between -1 and 1. Okay, so can we find our common ratio? This is T1, this is T2, this is T3. What would be R? R is T2 over T1, and which is 2 cos 2x over 1. And what is R? 2 cos 2x. That's an R. Okay, can I substitute my R here and check something? Because they're saying use the graph of G. Okay, what is the equation of G first? Oh, wait, what is the equation of G? The equation of G is G of X equals to cos 2x. Okay, so can I please substitute my R here? I'm gonna transfer this to this side a little bit. -1 is between, what is R? 2 cos 2x, which is less than 1. Okay, but what can I do? Is me and you man. What is g of x? G of x is cos 2x. So can I divide by 2 both sides? Divide by 2, divide by 2. This and this, they will cancel. I'm going to have -1 over 2 is between cos 2x and is between 1 over 2. My question is, what is cos 2x? Cos 2x is our g of x. So I'm looking for where g of x is between -1 over 2 and 1 over 2 in the graph. So now is a matter of you going to the graph. Look where g of x is between -1 and +1. But we've given the restriction here. They said from x should lies between 0 and 90. It's 6 marks question. With all of what we have already set you on 4 marks. So the 2 marks is go to the graph and interpret. Can I please go to my graph? Let me save this slide. Let me erase this. No longer important, no longer important, no longer important, no longer important. Can I go to my graph? Oh my God, I'm gonna need those graph of chi. Oh, but I believe you said -190, this and 0, and you said this and that, and what else from here? You said 45, and what else? Can you please remind me the coordinate? Somebody fast, can you please remind me? I'm gonna need to use the graph. Is the last
90
question.
-1,
19
100,
negative. Okay.
135 0, 180 is to 1, 225 is to 0, 270 is to -1.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm looking where g of x, they said between 0 and 90 So meaning I'm only focusing on this. Let me use a red marker. I'm only focusing on this side. So I'm looking where g of x is between -half and +half. -half, okay, this negative should be between here and negative should be between here. So can I please draw my 2 lines? I know this is a hardest question, but I believe you guys gonna get used to it. It's a hardest question. Examiner wanted you to lose this mark, but I got you covered. Let me use a blue one. Perfect. So check something. Okay, let me erase this red one. It makes my life terrible. I'm looking where g of x is between -1 and 1 over 2. I love this question. So remember here is 0,5, which is half. Here is -0,5. So how do I interpret my answer? Basically, I'm looking at this portion because that's the line of g of x. I'm looking at this portion. I'm looking at this portion. It's hard to interpret. I know you guys gonna get this wrong. It's hard to interpret. I'm looking at this portion. The first one is here. Let me do this. I want where the negative, or remember this is I want where the positive one touches the graph. It touches the graph here. Should be at 30. Okay. And where does this line touches the graph? Yeah, should be between 60. So my answer should lies between 30 and 60. I can just assume these values because that's where the first graph touches, that's where the other one touches. So x is between 30 degrees and 60 degrees. I love this question. They need you to interpret the graph. So, but you guys can see, where does my line touches the graph? Somewhere here at 30. Where does my line touches the graph again? Somewhere at 60. So x should be between 30 and 60. I love this question. Very, very tricky, but need us to think. Okay, it's kind of tricky, but need us to think. Guys, it has been a while with you. Thank you for joining and thank you for being with me. So let's just hang our boots and have some rest. I'm just gonna send you a few questions to practice and see if you guys are getting along with this, and we shall meet again tomorrow. Goodbye, good night.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you.